Trees are our planet's silent guardians. They absorb carbon dioxide, provide oxygen, and shape the very ecosystems we depend on. But how are they responding to our ever-changing climate? Recently, at the National Botanic Gardens of Ireland, experts gathered for the annual Augustine Henry Forester Lecture to discuss that. The Irish Foresters Society, established in 1952, has over 800 professional members. Matthew Jebb led his vital lecture on trees and climate change, and here's what I learned. Did you know that there are an estimated 68,000 tree species and around 3 trillion individual trees on Earth? But their distribution has shifted over time. 9,500 years ago, Ireland's most common trees were tundra, hazel, and pine. By 9,000 years ago, oak, pine, and elm dominated. The migration continues today, with big trees moving roughly a quarter of a kilometre per year. As Matthew Jebb, a leading botanist, put it, rarity is common and commonness is rare. A reminder of how intricate and ever-changing tree species truly are. Human impact on forests is undeniable. Studies suggest that there were once 6 trillion trees on Earth, half of which have been lost due to urbanization, agriculture, and deforestation. With increasing global temperatures, trees now face stronger storms, shifting seasonal patterns, and drought. Take Old Tico in Norway. This 9,500-year-old spruce was once stunted by relentless ice storms, and in Serbia, the taiga forest survives where wind's temperature allows, but just north, the tundra remains barren due to extreme cold and high winds. Planting trees is a crucial part of climate action, but it is not as simple as just putting a seed in the ground. The wrong species in the wrong place can stunt growth and harm ecosystems. Skilled forestry experts must ensure trees are planted in ways that maximize their survival and benefits. Ireland's climate is shifting southward at a rate of 50 centimeters per hour. That's 4 kilometers per year. In 100 years, Ireland's climate will have moved to the equivalent of 400 kilometers south, creating entirely new environmental changes. Some tree species, such as chestnuts, are already adapting, leafing up to 6 weeks earlier than before. Others may struggle to keep up. Droughts, storms, and extreme weather events threaten trees on a massive scale. After the 1987 storm in Emmets, Kent, 95% of its mature trees were destroyed. An ecological disaster that took decades to restore. But trees are resilient. Given time and proper care, forests can recover. Beyond climate, trees also face invisible threats such as fungi that infiltrate their cells. Misinformation about forestry can lead to misguided conversation and efforts. That's why research and education, like this lecture, are vital to protecting our forests. The future of trees is intertwined with our own. The survival depends on how we respond to climate change today. Let's protect, plant, and preserve for a greener tomorrow.